May 6th, about 9:46 in the a.m. It's early. Had to get up and take Muffet out for a potty run. But I want to show you some recently acquired plants. No, recently acquired additions to the East Orchid and garden. Um, Not bad. I mean, they didn't have very much out there because I'm a little early as far as Mother's Day hauls. But yeah, there are a few uh, nice choices out there. And we're going to start with this. I think this is a, let's see if we can get the focus right. Okay. It's a Hoya, I think they call it Curtisii. Curtis, Curtisii? Curtisii? Come on. Okay, well you can read it and make heads and tails out of that one. But she looks a worse for wear because it looks like people have been taking tiny pieces of her. She really shouldn't look this scraggly. She's really scraggly. Uh, but yeah, she came from the Home Depot this weekend, and I saved her from her misery. I hope. She looks like she can use some calcium and some magnesium. I don't think that's oh, it could be because they didn't water her either. Who knows? But I have her now, and we're going to keep progress on her we're going to keep tabs on her progress and see how she flourishes and how she blooms and how she just loves her new growing space. I call this a rescue. I rescued her. This is awful. Look at there how they just broke off pieces of her and just left her for dead. Unbelievable. And the other didn't look any better. There were two left. They just walked by and just snatched it off. So I'm envisioning her her roots or stalks or stems pretty long, and I think she's mature. I'm hoping she's mature. Yeah, I haven't taken a look down in this. I'm not sure what size pot this is, but she was full of water, and she is now because we had a rainstorm yesterday. Let's see what size this pot is, if I can find it. Yeah. Oh, that's where she's from, Costa Farms. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll say this is about a 10-inch pot. I don't see anything under the. I'll look closer when I get ready to repot her. But she's definitely going to be repotted so she can get her growth spurt on. And I'm going to feed her and I'm going to take very good care of her. Yeah, because I am looking forward to those beautiful, sweet smelling flowers. Yeah. And most of the Hoyas are doing fine. They're all climbing up the provider. They're reblooming now. So they're doing good. There's one near. And let's see. There's some near. They just love this arborvitae. Yes, they're all up the tree. Doing great. Yes, they are. And for her, I'm going to put some cedar shingles in her new pots because she looks like she's a climber. I'm looking for those tentacles, and they're all over, but some of them have dried up, I believe due to dehydration, not enough water. And then they try to water her up real quick for sale, just flood the pot. That's not good. But she's gonna get rain water only. Yes, she is. Yeah, and I had to move the Wayeti, I believe that's how you pronounce it, from her position here because this girl is taking over now. So I'll show you where I moved her. And she was in bud. Yeah, so here's some of her buds here. And oh, for some reason they're dropping off because of that storm we had last night. It was pretty vicious. One of you. Good morning, Miss Erdy. Let me pause this. Okay, I had to stop and talk to my neighbor, Miss Early. Miss Erdy, she walks morning and evening with her little tiny self. Okay, well, I did have some. Oh, there they are. Yeah, through there. Couple of buds here, or peduncles in bud. Yeah, so she should be flowering soon. But we had a really nasty storm last night. But you know what? We needed that rain. Definitely needed that rain. Look at my areca palms, but then that was due to mealybug also. They were treated. Yeah, I had to treat them. My neighbor just, yeah, he transferred some of his dead mealybug eating plants up against my areca palms, and of course they just took over, but it probably needed a treatment anyway. And then on the other side, they're looking a bit skimpy, but they were treated also. And that rain last night was very, very much needed. It was definitely much needed, and I had to treat for in this garden black fungus. So I've been busy trying to keep things alive. Yes, I have. It looks like something fell over here. I forget the name of this tree. I got it for Christmas. So I think the storm knocked her over last night. Let me come around here. Stand her back up. Ugh. Oh, let me pause. She's coming out of the pot. Okay, I had to stand my little money tree up. She's top heavy. So that means it's time to be repotted. Yeah, she has grown a lot. She's loving this position. So we're going to be repotting her today. Yeah, definitely needs some rain. My Australian fern has a little dieback because of lack of water. Lack of water. Water. Yeah. Yeah, we had some bouts with mealybug. It's an awful white fuzzy plant killing insect. There's some underneath here, but those are dead. Oh no, those are alive. So we gotta spray again. Brief spray. And those are the leftovers, I guess. But yeah, the garden has been left without care for a little bit, and I guess the fungus is setting in. Yeah, things are getting a little ugly around here. But they'll come back. Hopefully now that the rains are here. Yeah, let's find those other acquisitions that I have purchased this weekend. Okay. These Vanda Costalis were purchased. As you can see, there's last spikes there. She had how many? Oh, she had 2 spikes. Good. Let's see if we can find a name. Yeah, that's who that is. And I purchased 2 of them, and this is the second. See her old spikes, previously bloomed. Yeah, she really put out great. Oh, and got some new growth coming in there, a new leaf. Absolutely. And this leaf is already growing. Put it back across. It rained crazy yesterday, but I love it. It's the name of you. But we see some old spikes there and some new roots coming already. Yeah, since I got you this weekend. Okay, here's the name tag here. Yeah, Vandercostalis. Yeah. And that's that. Oh, did we take a look at the old spikes? Two there. So she shouldn't have any problem spiking. And here's the second one. This is a 2-for-1. Got a new Kiki in there. Yeah. And old remnants of spikes. Absolutely. Yep. That's part of that Saturday haul, which I'm very proud of, to find Vandercostalis that are mature enough to flower, because the ones that I have now are so tiny, still tiny. But I'm sure they'll come around. See here? It's a nice van. I don't know. Oh, it's in spike. I hope it survived. And I found this out in the garden. She was just laying on the ground. Forgot I had thrown her out there. Forgot all about her, and she's doing fine. She's got a new growth coming there. Probably a new bulb. I'm not going to say it's a spike because I need to wait. The roots are fantastic. Yeah, so I packed her in some new spag and positioned her under the eaves, so if it rains, she'll get plenty of water down on her. They love it. Love to stay moist in my environment. I don't know about other environments, but that jet. Let me pause this till that jet leaves. Yeah, just took forever for that jet to pass over. But yeah, so just a couple of what is this? These are acid. What is that? It's real tiny. Yeah. Just got them in net pots, doing fine. And Radies is doing nothing as usual. No, I take that back. I stand corrected. It's just doing something. It's kicking out cakey. There's a small cakey there. And it is definitely prone to doing that. Here's another cakey here. It's kicking out right here. And then there's one underneath here. She'd rather give me cakeys than spikes. So I don't know. I'm not overfeeding her. She's getting plenty of rainwater. And some slow releases in there. But this is her cakey too. That's a cakey from her. 1, 2. Or the other. There's a cakey there from her. And I gave a couple away. So she definitely kicks out cakeys. So I'm going to stop complaining.